Hey guys, Harry here, and we're back with another quick video on what trowel and what gloves I use. These are basically a lot of questions I've got and comments. I'm just going to go through the gloves first. So basically what we've got a nitrile plastic dipped glove, military lined, it says on eBay, by Manipula. Just a nice thin glove, basically sort of ideal for summer, but you know, ideal in winter as well. They're about 50 pence per pair if you buy them in bulk, and these are what I've been wearing. You can get them on eBay in like packs of 30, packs of 20, stuff like that. So as you can see, I'm a size 9, that's a large when it comes to glove sizes in the UK. So as you can see, it's got some nice dexterity there, able to feel the brick a bit more. A little bit tacky, but as soon as you peel the fingers apart and get using them, you know, they're dead easy. And then when it comes to the trowel, this is a Tyzac 10-inch. This is a brand new one. It's a 10-inch broad heel, around £20 to buy, 20 to £30 depending on the handle style you want. I use the Durasoft style handle. It's a bit thinner, a little bit like the Marshalltown if you've used that. It's a dead cheap trowel, you know. If you want to try a London pattern, you know, they do Philadelphia as well. If I do change styles again, I'm probably going to get a Philadelphia version of this, just for, you know, mixing it up a little bit. I might actually go for an 11-inch Philadelphia, because I've got an 11-inch Marshalltown, but I much prefer the steel on these. I find they don't wear as quick, they cut bricks just as well. They have a different sound to them. They have a little ting, you know, sounds like a little bell when you hit it, like a church bell. So yeah, very different. It has a slightly different handle style here. Has this little part here that protects your thumb. You know, I like to grip it. It feels nice to grip there, and it has like a flatter handle. You know, the lift's not as high as a Marshalltown, which I like as well. You know, nice flat lift on it. Just a lot nicer feeling trowel, to be honest. You'll find the Marshalltown, it's a bit more like this. The handle's a bit higher up. That causes the lift to be a bit higher. So I'm wearing my glasses today. I don't really wear them anymore. I used to wear them at work all the time, but just became one of them things that got dust on and crap. So yeah, that's what I recommend. What I like using. I find it one of the best trowels for doing pick and dip. Traditional, any style. I find this part of the trowel the most useful. Easy for tipping the joints, putting a cross joint on without, you know, hitting the line. If you're working with a couple of guys on the line, you don't want it to be flapping around like a washing line. So yeah, that's just what I use, and I've got a lot of comments about the trowel. Obviously this part wears off within about a day, so you'll not know what trowel it is by just looking at it. You've seen a lot of guys using the wooden handle versions. You can get like a leather and wood, or just a normal little stubby wooden handle. I find them a bit awkward to use. I used the wooden handle one for a while and didn't really get on with it, and I switched back to the Marshall style handle and the Marshalltowns, and then I realised that I did like the trowel. It was just the handle style, so got another one of these. Probably going to get a Philadelphia style one. The only reason, and one of the other big reasons, of these trowels are a lot lighter than the Marshalltown. The steel's a lot lighter. I don't know why. It doesn't tend to get those the rust marks on as easy, and I find the mortar doesn't stick to these as easy as the Marshalltowns. I don't know why it is. It's just the style of steel. I notice you can get a little bit, if you start smashing away with the trowel and the heel, you can get, you know, some damage if you really start hammering it against stone and stuff. There's no issues with blocks or bricks, but any really hard engineerings and stuff, I just go steady, so you don't want to end up damaging the temper of your trowel on the corner, on the, you know, the hardened sides. So I probably recommend just hitting it with the blade, and then, you know, just be careful what you hit with your trowel. You know, it's only £20, and I think they feel very similar to those W Rose trowels for the expensive price, which is like £40 to £50 for a W Rose. Definitely recommend these Tyzacs. Obviously the Spear and Jackson, you know, they're not trendy, but they're really, you know, they're solid forged, obviously, like all trowels should be. and they're not very bendy as well. That's another thing you'll notice. I prefer the stiffer trowel. I've used the Marshalltowns, which have a bit more flex to them, and this definitely feels like it powers through the mortar a bit better. You don't get that resistance like you do on other trowels. So anyway guys, that's a little bit of an overview of gloves and trowel, the main two tools in our arsenal that you always see me using on a day-to-day basis, because a lot of the time it's just Headcam. These are the two things you see me using, so hope that helped you guys get a bit of a better assessment about what I'm using on a day-to-day basis. Alright guys, thanks for watching, I'll see you next one.